Helicopter, helicopter.
That's my workout for the day. As human beings, we are made with the inherent need to improve ourselves, and sometimes that need for improvement can cause us to overlook self-acceptance. As disciples of Christ, we are spiritually made with the need to improve ourselves, but sometimes the desire to improve can lead us to lose focus on what it is we're actually trying to achieve. One of the reasons why I felt called to make videos such as these is to not only use my experiences to help those that are both neurodivergent and neurotypical, but to use my personal mental health journey to aid the Christian community in how it handles mental health, as well as allowing disciples to address and improve upon how the secular society's mental health as a whole has been handled by the Christian community, to lower stigma, any chance of spiritual bypassing and Christian gaslighting, and also to just aid in being encouraging to those that need it. The bag's been fumbled and I'm gonna help you catch it! Catch the bag? I don't know sports. Here are some do's and don'ts in regards to encouraging someone that struggles with a mental illness. Do. Understand that many battles are unseen. Don't. Treat internally based emotions as externally based. Remember, feelings are external. Neurodivergence is internal, created by the brain not doing its job.
Brain, you're fired!
No, please, I have a family! Don't. Minimize a mental illness because it isn't as severe as a physical one. The brain and body are connected. Your mental health vastly affects your physical health, and vice versa. Do take time to educate yourself. When beginning to learn about theological practices, you most likely wouldn't ask someone who does not believe in God. Likewise, if you're just starting out and learning about mental health, it has been proven wiser to seek counsel from somebody who struggles with mental illness, or somebody that is well versed in mental illness, either by interacting with people on a close basis, or has done scholarly study through college education or scholarly research. Even if it may seem wiser to seek guidance from somebody that is well versed in discipleship, but might not be as well versed in understanding mental health. While this doesn't happen all the time, 9 times out of 10, if someone is well versed in discipleship but knows little of mental health, or only knows of it through varied interactions with people that do have mental health issues, interactions can often lead to unintentional spiritual bypassing. It is important for you to learn not only through your own doing, but from the right resources. If I'm the only person that you know that suffers from a mental illness, I can't be the only person that you get information from. Likewise, while it's okay to make mistakes in your journey to grow and to understand someone, it's important to understand that those mistakes involve other people, so handling them in a timely manner is crucial as well. Do listen, rather than giving advice. I get it. You want to help them. So the first instinct is to give advice to help them improve.
Have you tried yoga? Ooh, I just saw a great TED Talk on that. I'll send it to you. I had the same exact problem. Let me tell you what I did. You know, you should really try yoga.
But it has been proven more successful to listen to what the person is going through and how exactly they are going through it. One of the best ways to encourage someone is by listening to them as they tell you how they're struggling, so you can communicate that you're there for them. Don't make assumptions when a disciple is lacking. Now, this of course doesn't apply to mental health only, but I always find that when I'm doing poorly or struggling mentally, I tend to struggle spiritually as well. As a result, not as a cause. When we only focus on the symptoms, we ignore the root of the problem. When we only focus on a brother or sister that's lacking spiritually, we don't take the time and care to figure out why. And for any of my neurodivergent friends that are watching, know that it of course takes hard conversations with the people that you love. Letting someone that you love know that they haven't been much of a help for you mentally is of course never easy, but oftentimes necessary, not only in helping them understand how they could be a better friend to you mentally, but also to practice understanding for them who knows little about how to help you. While at the same time, acknowledging the progress that they've made is just as important. We who are strong ought to bear with the failings of the weak, so as not to please ourselves. Each of us should please our neighbors for their good, to build them up. Not only does this Bible verse show the responsibility of the neurotypical to aid the neurodivergent in the best way that they can, it also highlights the responsibility of those who know much about mental health to aid in discussing and explaining it to those that know little. Whether you are someone that is struggling with mental illness, or trying to encourage someone who does, take it one day at a time, and have patience, especially if you are new to understanding the struggles that someone else is going through. Learning about it on a level enough to adequately help them will not happen overnight. It requires patience on both ends, and the reassurance that not only is the work you're putting in making you more informed, but your relationships stronger. I'm still growing in theological wisdom, and I'm very grateful to have people in my life that are patient with me. My friends are constantly learning and doing their best in understanding how to have empathy for an illness they previously knew nothing about, and I do my best to have patience with them. If you have someone in your life that is trying to better themselves, holding their hand and helping them walk through each step of the way is not only encouraging, but biblically sound. It's true that we all have our own crosses to bear, but that doesn't mean that we can't walk together. In fact, we should. That's like Relationships 101. Yay! Huh.